Hi everybody, it's Xanth. This is What to Play Next. You might know me as Queen Aliar from the Elder Scrolls series. So I wanted to do something different. We've been noodling around a little bit with ciphering and stuff like that, and it's all very cool and everything. But I was in the mood for something different, so I went out and I found Companions of Xanth. It was like, what is the most obnoxious computer game on the face of the planet that I can remember? And I remember my dad actually getting mad about this computer game, about the fact that it just sucked that bad. So I was like, I'm gonna go play it. Let's check it out. I've literally never played it, got that bad of a recommendation. I love the book series. Well, love is a little bit of a strong word, but for back in the day when there wasn't much of a selection, totally innovative ideas that were kind of science based, a little bit alternate reality, but definitely fantasy were pretty awesome. So, Florida, after the Kissimmee River, which I think is called the Okeechobee River, got straightened out by the Army Corps of Engineers, I believe it was, actually exists in two layers, and one of those layers has the demon Xanth. It actually got straightened out and then it got unstraightened out because the marshes got worse. So Demon Xanth gets in an argument with the demon Earth about what two mundanes are going to compete and what the bet is and everything like that. Mundanes are just normal humans, beings that exist in the alternate but parallel universe of Xanth, the in between, the American in between, but not the Native American one, the one that exists, in Caucasian land. Has entrances that you can get to, and Doug and Kim are gonna go in and they're gonna see what they can do. So there's all sorts of magical things in there. Grundy, for instance, is a golem, which is a little bit like a voodoo doll that has life breathed into it. Just to choose the most common example that I can think of. So, alright. You're sitting at your desk watching the gathering storm through your window. Floppy drive can be taken. Ed, Pia, and the weather. Carefully open envelope, the letter falls in your hand. Doug, my parents have grounded me indefinitely for staying out so late with you last night. You really could have kept better track of time. It's not like we did anything to make it worth punishment, is it? In case you haven't figured it out yet, I'm breaking up with you. See you around, Pia. Xanth is all about puns. Bracelet is much too small for you to fit Pia's wrist perfectly. So almost everything has a double entendre. They'll do like direct derivatives of I think we'll run across a dictionary, so I'll actually show examples here. Flip power switch rather than trying to scrape it out of my memory. And the computer screen lights up. There's nothing worth looking at. Okay, so we've got an old one that needs a boot desk. So let's go somewhere else. What do we have here? It's too dark to get much done here. Maybe there's a way to turn on the lights. You hear quiet ringing of the phone from the kitchen. It's a little difficult to see much in here. What you can see is the side of a refrigerator and a table leg. You hear the quiet ringing of the phone from the kitchen. I want to go to the kitchen. There we go. Hey Doug, it's Ed. How's it going? Hi, Ed's little things are going pretty well. I've been fooling around with this new computer game. I know how much you hate them, and I was thinking of making you a bet about this one. Computer game is different, Doug. I'm willing to bet that once you start playing it, you really enjoy it. If I don't. Here's the deal. If you like this game, you let me go out on a date with your girlfriend Pia. If you don't like it, you can have my motorcycle. What do you think? What's the game about? It's hard to explain, but you came on an adventure in a magical world called Xanth, and you're accompanied by cool people from there. What if Pia doesn't want to go out with you? This technicality we'll deal with it at the appropriate time. Pay no mind. I guess I have to agree or else I can't play the computer game. Smart boy, Doug. I'll send a package to you by courier as soon as I hang up. Ooh, someone who knows what a courier is, finally. Open the icebox. Take the sandwich. Let it rot. Pee is not worth the time or effort. Grab the mustard. What else can we grab? We're just snagging things. Teabag. Wash the dishes. I washed the dishes already as clean as they're going to get. Smell the sink. Pungent odor of chemical disinfectants. What number would you like to call? Let's call Pia. She is at home, growls Pia Dad, and she does not wish to speak with you now or ever. He slams down the phone and the line goes dead. That's not good. You have to be holding... Put it in post-it. They want me to put the phone in the post-it. Gum strip on the back of the post-it is worn completely off, rendering the adhesive properties useless. What number would you like to dial? Let's dial the weather. Outlook for today is thunderstorms accompanied by fierce winds. Humidity is 100%. Barometric pressure is 30.442 and falling. Temperature is 49 degrees with a dew point of 43. Thank you for calling. Have a safe and happy weekend. Let's try the top number. Forgot who it is. You hear a busy signal on the line. You slam the phone down in frustration. I'm not very personal, but not a lot of Piers Anthony's characters were. He was a boarding school brat. Oh, hey, it's a package. And it was pretty obvious. Like, he was not picked first for the lacrosse team, let's just say that. I read his prologue once and sincerely wish I hadn't. How cool! Game manual, diskette warranty card, a red book, and a pair of 3D glasses. Slide the way cool shades on and everything looks green and red. We open the weighty compendium of Xanth. How about plants? Oh, so there's like, okay. Naturally occurring weapons are among the longest and strongest in all of Xanth. An unusual trait for the product of a vegetable, asparagus spears, blind dates. Oops. These rectangular dark fruits grow on palm trees and cause temporary blindness when eaten. So you can see cherry bomb trees. Cherry bomb trees produce small red cherry-shaped fruit. When thrown, produce minor explosions. The youth of Xanth amuse themselves frequently with this indigenous pyrotechnic plant. So, everything in Xanth is a pun, pretty much. I mean, they have magical creatures that have certain properties and so on, which adhere to them. But aside from that, we're pretty much done when it comes to having any sense of humor at all by the time it's done with you. Take the diskette. Put it in the diskette drive. Oh, it is closed. Close the floppy drive. No, I want to open the floppy drive. I want the disk. Put the diskette in the floppy drive. You open the floppy drive. Take the diskette. Diskette. Meet floppy drive. Swear to God, this was not that hard when I was younger. There we go. Power switch is on. Look at the screen. Can we read it? Computer screen is displaying a small male figure. Strange male figure studies you expectantly. Close-up view of the computer screen reveals a small male figure gesturing at you to come closer. Hi, I'm Grundy Golem. Welcome to the game. It's my job to answer any questions you may have about Xanth the game or your potential companions. Why would I want to play some dumb game? Most people find the game enjoyable because you get to explore a magical world filled with interesting people, places, and things. Are you at all interested in pursuing this game? No, it doesn't sound at all fun. I can tell you're really not in the proper state of mind to appreciate the wonders of Xanth. Come back later if you really want to play the game. Okay, so I kind of turned some of this down. Why do you keep capitalizing game and companion? Because they're so very important to us and to yourself if you decide to play this game. What's a golem? Golem is an animated ball of cloth and twine a few inches tall. Okay, satisfied? What size shoe do you wear? I can tell you're really not in the proper state of mind. Haterade. Alright. What did you say your name was again? Grundy Golem. I'm your host and advisor until, of course, you select a companion of your own. I'm sort of a temporary companion until then. What's so hot about this game? Most people would find the game enjoyable because you get to explore blah blah blah. Yes, tell me about the game. What can I tell you about the game rules, the world of Xanth, your potential companions? You pick one of 4 companions from the land of Xanth to guide you through its hazards. Each one will try their hardest to assist you in your quest for a prize. Little is known about the prize that once you've acquired it, you've won the game. Do you understand the rules so far? Yes. Sure. There'll be another mundane player like yourself in a similar quest within Xanth. She'll also be struggling to acquire the prize, may also be accompanied by a companion. You may save it at any time, but if you perish within the world of Xanth, you must begin the game again. You can just call me Grundy. Xanth is a magical world distinct from the world you live in. We call your world Mundania, and few are allowed to cross between it and Xanth. I think they use toll booths. Most creatures residing in Xanth possess a single magic talent that they can exercise at will. Some talents are relatively insignificant, while others are devastatingly powerful. Is this all making sense? Certain of your items can't make the transition. Have no fear, they'll be there when you return. Can't bring anything back with me either. Beats me. Pretty cool though. They don't look like ordinary glasses at all. Book is called the Compendium, will be an invaluable reference through travels through Xanth. Compendium is a veritable tome of wisdom concerning all things about Xanth. Read it and learn about a beautiful world. Okay, so we're about to walk into Xanth. It's already kind of the most annoying game in the world. It kicks you out on a regular basis, which is interesting as far as gameplay goes. So I'm Aunt Ginger, this is what to play next. Follow me through the most obnoxious game on the face of the planet. I trolled around, there's nothing worse than this. Like Owl's Quest had its charms. Some games just have an interface fail. This one just like kicks you out, so it's bound to be awesome. Drop us a like and subscribe. You can find everything that's coming out that's hot, that's not, that's ever been, obviously. And if you want to watch the most obnoxious thing in the world go down, then drop us a subscribe so you can get a reminder. So thank you for watching, and as always, much love.